Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. We're going to dive into a comprehensive guide on brokerage and listing contracts, exploring everything from key agreements and the roles involved to the legal aspects and best practices that can make a real difference in real estate transactions. Whether you're new to the field or looking to deepen your understanding, this session will provide valuable insights to help you navigate these important contracts with confidence. Let's get started. Brokerage and listing contracts serve as a formal agreements that connect sellers and brokers in real estate transactions. They clearly outline the broker's authority to market and sell the property, which is crucial for protecting both parties involved. From the seller's perspective, these contracts provide clarity on the terms and conditions of the sale process, ensuring everyone is on the same page. For brokers, the contracts secure their commission and specify their responsibilities. Additionally, these agreements must comply with state laws to be legally enforceable, with clear terms designed to prevent any potential disputes down the line. This framework is essential for smooth and transparent real estate dealings. When we talk about brokerage agreements, it's important to understand the key differences between the main types. First, the exclusive right to sell listing agreement gives the broker exclusive rights to sell the property. This means the broker will earn a commission no matter who actually finds a buyer. It's a strong commitment that often motivates brokers to invest more effort into marketing. Next, we have the exclusive agency listing agreement. Here, the broker still has exclusive rights to sell, but the seller can also find a buyer on their own and avoid paying a commission. This offers some flexibility for the seller, but still incentivizes the broker to work hard. Finally, the open listing agreement is non-exclusive. Multiple brokers can be involved, and only the one who successfully sells a property earns commission. This approach can generate wider exposure, but may result in less broker motivation. Choosing the right type depends on what the seller prefers, the current market conditions, and how involved they want the broker to be. Each agreement offers a different balance of exclusivity and flexibility. When looking at listing contracts, there are a few key clauses that are absolutely essential. First, the contract duration. This clause clearly spells out the start and end dates of the broker's authority, so everyone knows exactly how long the agreement is in effect. Next, the commission structure. This part lays out how much the broker will be paid, whether the percentage of the sale or a fixed fee, and importantly, when that payment is due. And finally, the broker duties and obligations. This section defines what's expected from the broker, including their marketing efforts, how they'll communicate with the client, and their fiduciary responsibilities to act in the client's best interest. These clauses create a clear framework that protects both parties and ensures smooth collaboration. When we talk about the roles in a property sale, it's important to understand what the broker and seller are each responsible for. The broker handles marketing the property to attract potential buyers, negotiates offers on behalf of the seller, ensures that all legal requirements are met throughout the process, and keeps the seller updated on any developments. On the other hand, the seller has their own set of obligations. They need to provide accurate and honest information about the property, allow access for showings so buyers can view the home, and actively cooperate during negotiations to help reach an agreement. Ultimately, success depends on strong cooperation between both parties. Working collaboratively helps to make the sale go smoothly and close in a timely manner. This teamwork is essential to achieving the best outcome for everyone involved. When it comes to legal and compliance essentials in real estate, there are a few critical points to keep in mind. First, disclosure requirements are key. Sellers are obligated to reveal any known defects in the property. This not only protects the buyer, but also helps the seller avoid potential legal liability down the line. Next, fair housing laws play a crucial role in ensuring that all agreements and practices adhere to anti-discrimination regulations. This means every party should have equal opportunity without bias based on race, gender, or other protected characteristics. Lastly, for any contract to be legally enforceable, it must be in writing and signed by both the buyer and seller. Oral agreements simply don't hold the same weight, so getting everything documented properly is essential. These elements form the foundation of a compliant and transparent real estate transaction. When negotiating contracts, one of the key points to focus on is commission rates. These rates can vary quite a bit depending on the level of service provided and how competitive the market is at the time. It's important to find a rate that reflects the value offered while staying realistic within the current market landscape. Next, we have duration adjustments. The length of the contract isn't set in stone. It can be tailored to fit the specific needs of the seller or adjusted based on market conditions. Flexibility here can be crucial to ensuring both parties feel comfortable with the agreement. Finally, there are several other clauses that are often negotiable. These can include how marketing efforts are handled, the rights to cancel the contract, and terms related to buyer prospecting. Paying attention to these details helps create a contract that's clear and balanced for everyone involved. When it comes to handling contract termination and renewal, there are a few key points to keep in mind. First, termination conditions outline the specific circumstances under which a contract can come to an end. This might happen through mutual agreement between the parties, if one party breaches the contract, or upon the completion of a sale. Understanding these conditions helps ensure that both sides know when and how a contract can be legally concluded. Next, renewal procedures are important if the parties want to extend the contract beyond its original term. This section covers the options available for renewal and any requirements that need to be met to make that happen. Being clear about renewal processes helps avoid confusion and ensures a smooth continuation if both parties agree to keep working together. Finally, notice requirements specify the time frames and methods for officially communicating a termination or renewal. It's crucial to follow these rules precisely so that all parties have adequate time to prepare and respond. Whether it's by written notice, email, or another method, complying with notice requirements maintains professionalism and legal compliance throughout the contract lifecycle. On this slide, we're reviewing a sample listing contract to understand its key components. First, the contract includes several important sections: a detailed property description with the listing price, the broker's authority and responsibilities, the commission terms and how payment will be handled, and finally, the duration of the contract along with terms for termination. The property description and listing price section clearly outlines what exactly is being listed and at what price, ensuring everyone is on the same page. We also look at example clauses, which help clarify the typical language used and the intent behind it. This is crucial because it helps both parties fully understand their rights and obligations under the contract. Lastly, visual annotations are used in this sample to highlight critical points, making it easier to follow along and grasp the most important elements quickly. This combined approach makes the contract much more accessible and straightforward to navigate. To wrap things up, let's talk about the purpose of effective listing contracts. These contracts are essential because they protect both the sellers and the brokers by clearly laying out the terms and expectations from the start. It's really about creating a solid foundation for the working relationship. Next, communication and documentation are key. Keeping communication open and making sure every agreement is documented helps prevent any misunderstandings down the line. Also, it's crucial to review contract terms closely. Pay special attention to details like commissions and how long the contract lasts, so there are no surprises. Staying aware of legal requirements is another important point. This means knowing about necessary disclosures and ensuring compliance with fair housing laws. Lastly, be sure to avoid common mistakes. Things like vague clauses or forgetting to renew the contract on time can cause significant issues, so it's best to stay vigilant. These best practices will help make the whole process smoother and more successful.